When you take a look at the market, it changes and evolves over time. And one of the conversations that's on the horizon or the bubble is that of trust and the elements of trust. So how can you use this to your advantage, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan coming to you live from Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about trust, business buildings and offers, and even execution, and a fantastic day to talk about you. Coming to you live in my second home, Honolulu, Oahu. So here is what happens. I do coaching calls, training calls, pay attention to marketing, take a look at common complaints because I want to be ahead of what's coming. And one of the conversations that is on the bubble is that of trust. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this, and I want you to really pay attention to what's going on. So one, there's economic factors. There's the cost of everything. And so when you take a look at, like, if I make a bad decision, it's going to cost me. If I don't do the right thing, it's going to cost me. And so when making a decision, making the right decision is something that really matters. Number two, you have AI. AI can turn conversation, video, anything that we do into a form of, like, I had no idea that somebody said that, and they may not have said it. And so just from knowing that a conversation that is played or recorded could be fake, it could be audio, it could be audio bots, video could be a generated person, like I'm really real, like you can't do this just yet in video for a long period of time because it stalls. So you have AI, you have the economy, you have AI, and then you have a bunch of social media. And in social media, there are a bunch of yahoos out there espousing formulas to how to do sales, and some of it, truthfully, is just beyond yucky. I'm trying to keep it like G-rated for the YouTubes here and for all my other social media channels. It's yucky. And so what people see is like, is that how I'm going to be treated if I meet with a sales professional? Because they see these dudes and occasionally chicks espousing like, this is how you close the deal. And so, like, when you take a look at the sales world, there's alpha closers, beta closers, and Charlie closers. Alpha closers are aggro, right? They're like, we're gonna do a one-sit close. We're gonna make magic happen today, right now. It's got to happen today, right now. You got a beta closer, not a knock against them. Just I got to categorize them. There's somebody who they may not be a one-sit closer. They may be a two-step or a three-step person, but they still have a tremendous closing rate. And then you got the Charlie closer. That's the buddy, the pal, the rapport person. Like, I like spaghetti, you like spaghetti. I like Hawaii, you like Hawaii. So you start combining all these elements, and then there's all these concerns. Fifth on this list is you've got a lot of crappy products in the marketplace, right? It's not just products, it's services. So when you start, like, I'm going to draw a circle and then draw another circle around it, draw another circle around it, this becomes concentric and it becomes overwhelming to people. And so, like, what they're really looking for is trust. So how do you do this? Okay, one way is proof, and that's through reviews. Reviews are good, right? There's going to be a point in time where reviews are not enough. It's going to have to be testimonials. Now, testimonials are going to become dangerous where they start getting faked by AI. That is 6-12 months out, the fake AI testimonial. Greatest company since sliced bread because my AI bot says so. So testimonials, video testimonials where appropriate, and here's the thing, you have to deliver what you promise. Like, I'm putting a lot of effort into this. You have to deliver what you promise. You have to deliver what you promise, hands down. And the reason for that is quite simple, because you're up against a lot these days. And there are people out there that'll take your lunch money by lying, cheating, and stealing. There's people who are going to take your lunch money by telling the truth and be honest. Those people are going to be around the market. You have to do good work. You have to deliver what you promise, and you got to show up consistently. Like, one of the reasons that I put out at least one piece of content every day is, like, it's proof that I'm consistent. On one of my channels, I've gone almost 3 years by putting one video up every single day or more. There's been some days where I put two or three up. And so consistency in the marketplace, some of it's going to be on social media, some of it's going to be on reviews, some of it's going to be on testimonials. And in the mind of the consumer, it's a mathematical formula that's all enveloping. And so please have the conversation with your team, your staff, the people, and say, like, the trust factors are becoming more and more important. Please do the right thing for the buyer. Please don't make anything up. Please don't lie. Please don't cheat. Please don't steal, because the cost of acquisition is too high. And it's just not the cost of acquisition. It's your livelihood into the future, right? Trust is going to be one of those things. The Power of Trust by Stephen M.R. Covey is a fantastic book. If you're like, can I read a book on this? Speed of Trust, Stephen M.R. Covey. You know what you got to do. You got one of three things to do from here. It's one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, Come on, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.